It's me, Tori, Hobby Stories. Welcome back to my channel. I got a few new subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I think I got some likes too. I don't remember. I haven't seen any comments come up. No, not on my channel. Okay. So anyway, this channel is going to be about my crafting, my hobbies. For anyone who hasn't seen any of my other videos, I cross stitch mostly. I do have some knitting projects started. I have some crochet projects planned. And I do like to do plastic canvas. So all of those things will be on this channel eventually. And possibly some books that I read. So, but right now, this is my 2-week update. I did one, oh gosh, what day was that? I didn't even look up what day my last video was. But this week is 2 weeks, and yeah, I was planning somewhere around the 15th in the end. So since today is October 30th, I lost my notes. Oh, there they are. Since today is October 30th, I decided I'd just go ahead and, or September 30th. Oh, sure. Wow. Don't get ahead of yourself. I figured I'd go ahead and do my end of the month. So last video, I showed all of my works in progress, which is mainly this one and one other one. And I had all of my other things. Am I in the camera good? Okay, that's good. I had all of my other things planned. I got quite a few of them actually like started. So, because I've been working this whole week on getting fabric dyed and getting charts printed out so that I wouldn't have to write on the originals. Because I've heard stories about that things go out of print and then, they're more wanted and stuff. So I figure whoever inherits them or whatever, they might be able to get rid of them if I haven't like messed them all up. So I been busy this past couple weeks doing all of that, cleaning around the house. I've been reading. Coral and I did get our gaming channel set up. We've got quite a few videos on there. We do a couple that we play together. And then I do Sims 2 videos. I've started a new neighborhood and I got some challenges going. So we got that channel going. If anybody's interested, you can let us know. I'm subscribed to it. So it's in my list of subscriptions. I've been happy these past 2 weeks having things to do. This past weekend was the anniversary of my husband passing away. It's been 5 years now, and it was rough. It happened like right around midnight, so it actually spans 2 days of the sadness. So I'm glad I had all of this stuff to do to keep me busy and to keep my mind occupied. And it worked. So that's great with the games and the cross stitch and then the cleaning around the house and the cooking. This year was actually pretty good. It's getting better. So okay, on to happiness. So like I said last time, my Joan Elliott geisha, she is my focus piece. I do her every night after, usually it's after dinner. We've had dinner, I've done the dishes. I work on her for Mostly 2 hours. Most of the time it's 9 to 11. Sometimes if I get done early with everything, she's a little bit faster, but I've been working really, really hard on her. And I'll show a picture here of what she looked like in my last video. And then here I am now. I got all of this section done except for like right there. Whoops, right there. Where the floor is. I'll have to move the snap over. But I got all of this done and now I'm back stitching as I go. I have not beaded. I wish I had beaded, but I got her in little tiny Q snaps, so I'm not beading because I have never beaded with a Q snap and I didn't want to have to like redo stuff. So right now I'm just back stitching her. I love this piece. I hope my camera's doing good on focusing too. Then other things are starts. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 more things that I need to actually start. And then I have the one called laundry that I showed in my last video. I haven't done anything on that yet. Right now, I've just been starting stuff. The first thing I want to show you, though, is something I bought a while ago. This is a little bag. It's so cute. It holds all kinds of stuff, really. I got this at, let me see if I can find her card is in here. Tanya. There it is. What is it? Tanya's Sewing Room on Etsy. I bought it from her, and she is awesome. She has a CrossTube channel too, or a FlossTube channel too, and she makes great projects. She also quilts, so she has quite a variety in her videos and her store. But I dug this out because I like put stuff in it and then I go, no, I'll put it here instead. This time, since all of these new starts, I wanted to keep things handy. So I've got my colored pencils. I got my fabric marker. I got my little fabric curls. A couple pairs of scissors. Some extra needles. I like John James Petite, but I found these and I thought, you know what, most of these are big. I got a pencil sharpener. I got needle threaders. I'm a licker and a threader. And then let's put her card back in here so I know where it is. And then I got a pair of 275s, which make it great. I can usually do something, if I have bright enough light, I can use 275s and have pretty good magnification. I normally wear 2.0s, so I'm working my way up. But this is so adorable. I don't even remember how much it was. I think it was like $5. I'm not sure if she has any more, but she's on Etsy, and it's great. All right. So let's start with all of my starts. Now, I don't have pictures of these two, but I will insert them right here. So this first one is Beatrix Potter Quaker Sampler, I think it's called. And I tea-dyed the fabric. And all I did was boil, well, I had 2 ice cream buckets that hold a gallon. And I put 10 black tea bags in each one. And then I boiled, what was it, 5 quarts? I have a 3-quart and a 2-quart. So I filled both of them almost to the top. So that was 5 quarts of water. So that means they each got about 2.5 quarts. And then I wet the fabric and then just put it in there and crinkled up. And I got pretty good modeling. I mean, it's not perfect, but see, like there's a lighter patch. I got it enough, and I really wish I would have done this with my, oh, what was that one? Bygone Stitches, One Nation. I wish I would have done that with this because it is not really, I didn't bring a notebook, did I? Oh, I got my floss box. It's not really dark enough to see the white, so I'm hoping this works great. Anyway, I decided I was going to make this sampler. Now let's get it focused. Variated colors. So let's see if I can, I'll show you what they are once I show you the other one. This is the start of the original one. And I do like the modeling. This is going to be a pretty big piece too. And then this one is the companion. And I really like how it came out. So this is the companion one. And this one I did mess up and I had to rip them all out. And that upset me so much because I was like way up here and I'm like, oh crap, it's not matching up. So this is the companion piece. And I just realized that both of them have like light blue up in the corner. And I was trying not to do that, but whatever. We're going to do it anyway. So let me show you what their threads look like. It calls for, oh gosh, I don't even have that out here. It calls for some like regular thread, you know, both, what do you call it? Both of the samplers are supposed to use that. Did I even bring, oh, here they are. Okay. So I've got this box set up with BMC variations and some sulkies that were in that package. Now let me talk about that package for a minute. I keep talking about this package I received. It was a few years ago. Gosh, it wasn't 19. I believe it was 18. 17 into 18. I had finished my last project. I was on Instagram. I had finished my last project and I didn't have the money to do anything else. So I switched over to knitting. And I mentioned that on Instagram that I didn't have money to buy fabric. That floss I had, patterns I had, I just did not have any fabric. And I had mentioned it on Instagram, just in passing, that, you know, I won't be showing any more cross stitch right now because I ran out of fabric and I don't have any more. So I'm just going to be showing knitting until I can afford to buy some. Now, I'm not going to mention her name. I have mentioned it before, and it's probably somewhere out there. But I'm not going to mention it right now. The sweetest person messaged me, and I'm probably going to cry. And she asked me, would I like some Ada? And I said, yes, please. Anything you can spare, I will take it. Because even if it was just an ornament, at least I'd be stitching. So she said, okay, I have some and I'm going to get it to you. I gave her my address. I remember just constantly saying, thank you so much. And I never really paid much more attention, you know. I'm like, whatever, if I get a piece, I get a piece. And if I don't, it's okay. I'll figure it all out. So one day we looked outside and there was this big box on the porch. And I'm like, I didn't order anything. So I opened up the box. It had her name on the outside of it. And I'm like, what did she do? And that box was so amazing. It had, oh gosh, let me remember, it had patterns and kits and fabric. I mean, my pile, I'll show you this high. My pile of fabric was like this high off the floor. I mean, giant. And it wasn't all Aida. There was some even weave, there was some Lugana, there was perforated paper, there's dish towels, there's bread covers. I'm trying to remember everything that's in there. I still have a big container of this fabric. It also had needles and needle minders and little containers. It had I think there was buttons in there. There was Krennics, there was flosses, and I am still using so much out of that box. I am so very, very thankful for her. And she said it was not only her, but she had took up a donation from other stitchers. So that's why I say it's from the package. Thank you, because if you donated to that package and I say it was from the package, I am thanking you yet again, because I don't know who any of you are. And I cried through that whole thing. I really, really did. And I still cry to this day when I think about it. She's like just the sweetest person that ever blessed me with something like that. So, like I said, this was in there, this was in there, this was in there. So, these are some of the color variations. Oh, hang on. I gotta wipe my face off. These are some of the color variations we have because I wanted everything to be multicolored. So we have these are DMC and Sulky. Then, let's see. These are some pearl cotton that we bought when AC Moore went out of business. And I made myself some floss drops. And right now I'm using shower curtain hooks because I've got a ton of these because I use them for everything around here. They're plant hangers, they're shower curtain hooks, they hold our keys, they hold all kinds of stuff. But here's all the pearl cottons we bought. Well, not all of them, but the ones that I wanted to use. And then these were in that package too. These are, okay, that one I don't know. Here's watercolors. Here's Victorian motto. Another Victorian, Coates and Clark. Here's Northern Lights. I don't know if you can see the colors. This one, I don't know. Stitchy Box exclusive. Ship's Manor. Dinky Dyes. Wildflowers. And a couple more Ship's Manor. So, the only one of these that I bought was, is it even on here? I want to see it. That's Ship's Manor. I didn't buy that. I don't know where I put it. Oh, this one. On the, this one is Weeks Blue Heron. I bought that one for No Place Like Home. And I love these colors. And this, all of them together, should make that samplers really, really pretty. I sat down one day and I drew out the sampler and then I numbered all of the flosses and I just kind of mixed and matched and came up with patterns. So that is those two samplers. and everything that they need. And like I said, I'm not very far. I'm trying to get everything started, and then I'm going to do a rotation. Okay, this is the kit that Coral bought me. Complaints to the Cook. I did start it, and I got this far. I didn't dye this fabric. I just left it white. It's really, really cute. All right, I'm just going to kind of move everything over here as I do it. And then we had Mid-Atlantic, which I bought. This one, I had to substitute a couple colors because I didn't have everything I needed. I dyed this fabric. I kind of wanted to look like, I don't know, land and sea. So I put blues and browns in it. But that's all I got started. A little bit of the flag. I think I watched Jane Eyre while I did this one. I love that movie. Okay. This one is the kit Tulips. And I started this one yesterday. And I got this far. And I put all those flosses on here too. I also dyed this one with blue and green. It's 14 count from the kit. Okay, then I've never done a Mill Hill bead kit. Also in the package. Let's see, these are all the charts. So let's see. Here's what it's supposed to look like. And that's all I got done so far. But yes, this was in the package and I am very thankful for it. I keep it in a notebook with little pockets. Then I bought this one. I haven't got it started yet, but from that package, here's a piece of Ada, and I dyed it. I was looking for cloth to use for all these starts, and I saw this, and I'm like, this would be perfect for the sheep. So I haven't decided if I'm going to color it any other color, because right now it's like, well, it's got a patch of green there, and it's got some purple, and I originally dyed it blue, so I don't know. I may just leave it where it is. And I think I had to substitute a couple of those colors too. Here's one that I threw in. This was not in last time's. It's from this very old magazine. Better Homes and Gardens Cross Stitch Christmas. I have done so much in this that this magazine is falling apart. So let's see if I can open it without... I was watching someone's video and they were talking about nutcrackers. And I'm like, I have a pattern for nutcrackers that I've always wanted to do. And we're going to do it. So, I'm not going to do it exactly like this. I'm going to do the frame different. And this will not be a Santa Claus in the middle. My husband used to be a Santa Claus, and I really don't like Santa Clauses anymore. So I redesigned him to look like a nutcracker. So it's going to be 5 nutcrackers instead. So I dyed some fabric, and I dyed it red and green. So Coral liked it, so I'm not going to dye it anymore. And it's red and green for Christmas. I figured I needed a Christmas piece because, I mean, hello, it's almost October. So hopefully I can get this started and maybe even done by Christmas. I don't know. Let's see. I think I had to substitute a couple pieces for that. And then here's my Coral Mermaid. And I keep saying the name Coral. Coral is my daughter. She's the last one we have at home. The other two are grown up and gone, kids, married, stuff like that. So Coral lives with me. And anything that has the name Coral in it, I usually get it for her. She even has like a big piece of coral in her room. It's crazy. It really is. I mean, how often do you find things with the name Tori on it? But now coral is starting to come out. And I mean, hello, coral is a color. Coral is a sea creature. So it's kind of cool when the name Coral comes out. So she looked at this and she doesn't want the frame around it. She just wants the middle stuff. So I dyed some fabric and she approves and she likes it just like this. So I am going to do her mermaid on this and I got to get it started because her birthday's in April and I want it to be done by her birthday. I was hoping Christmas, but yeah, that's not going to happen. And then here's my last one. This is Dragonfly Fairy, the kit that I won from, I think it was Your Wish is Granted, or it was Your Wish List. I don't know. It's from embroidery.com. So I wanted to dye some fabric because I looked at her online and she has really pretty fabric with like pinks and blues and greens and purples. So I dyed this fabric and Coral loves it. So if you look at it when it's like sitting here, these all look like irises. And I kind of wish I would have done this with the iris fairy, but whatever. It worked really great. And she's going to look really pretty on it with the dragonflies and stuff. So that's all I got. Next time will be a lot better because I'll have more things done on all of these and I can show progress. Right now it was just starts on everything. So I don't have any haul. All I bought was a couple of pieces of fabric. I've been buying it by, I think it's 2 yards long because it did 2 giant, yeah, it's doing Cinderella and Rapunzel, and they're huge. So it's like 2 yards of fabric. I've been buying it online. So I just get it and dye it for whatever I want. So I just got some more so I'd have it on hand. And I'm just happy I'm doing all of these. I'm usually a stitch one at a time person, but with just working on geisha, I just wanted something else to do. And right now I am enjoying doing all these starts. I'm not saying it's going to last a while and make me extremely happy, but for right now, I am happy. So I'm still going to continue probably every 2 weeks unless I stitch a lot. So somewhere around like either the end of the month, beginning of the month, and then the middle of the month. I was thinking about throwing in other things like, I don't know, I've already done my past finishes, but maybe I'll like show plastic canvas things I've done if I can find that box. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I want to thank you all for watching and please subscribe if you like. I'm trying to get back up to the numbers that I was at before. We were hoping to do some giveaways if my subscriptions go up, but I get it. All of the stuff that people said to me before. So I'm not really, whatever. I'm not going to talk about that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, oh, sorry. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I hope you come back. Bye for now.